Hey, good day and welcome back to the channel. So this reading is for the Scorpio. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you can receive all of the updates to this channel. Also, if you're interested in personal readings or if you're interested in becoming a Patreon, the link is in the description below. We will be doing a 30-day total transformational cleanse and healing on Patreon from October 12th to November the 11th. So if you want to participate in that, please look in the description below. So if you're new to this channel, again, welcome. And we are going to ask Source what it is that they have for you. All right. Okay, so what it's looking like, it's looking like that you're wanting to give birth to an idea here. You're wanting to give birth to an idea here, but you are uncertain as to how. And you believe that this idea is going to assist you in feeling that love and comfort and contentment that you desire. And whatever this idea or this desire or this this thing that you want to give life to is, you feel like it is like the answer to all your prayers, and it may very well be the answers to your prayers. And so what Source is wanting you to do in order to get this idea in the forefront, in order to, you know, feel this thing, give life to this thing that you want to give life to, they want you to honor your inner knowing. They're saying that you already know, like, you know what it is that you need to do. You have the insight, you are receiving the messages, your instincts are telling you, hey, this is what I am needing to do. And so they're wanting you to honor what you already know about yourself. They want you to acknowledge what it is that you already know about yourself and what it is that you are fully capable of here. All right. So really just trusting yourself and trusting the information that you have already received from them. They're also saying that things are moving. All right, you're moving. You're changing pace. You're changing course. You're going in a different direction. At one point, you was going in one direction, and now you're here and you're moving into a different direction. Some of you may be literally traveling somewhere. You know, getting away from your old situations, getting away from your circumstances. And if you have not, you've been contemplating. So this is something that you are actually expecting to do here in your near future, you know, just going in a different direction and releasing a lot of those things that have had you in place when it comes to what your desires are, what you wanted to do, what you wanted to fulfill. So a lot of those things that have had you in place, like people and friends and associations and careers and things like that, it's like you're coming away from all of that, like you're moving away from it all. And so this is a time for you to really reflect, like you're seeking the truth. So it's a good time for you to really reflect on the journey, really get a great understanding of what it is that you're supposed to be doing, really taking notes as to what Spirit is saying to you, doing a lot of self-reflecting, a lot of self-healing, a lot of, you know, just getting into the nitty-gritty, getting down and deep into the weeds of the healing process, really just taking the time to understand yourself and understand where you are and what your place is, where you are in your position in life right now. You're expecting to have this journey that you desire. You are in desperate need of. You are in desperate need of, you know, living the life of your dreams, okay? And so with this need to live the life of your dream is really the time for you to now pay attention to a lot of the symbolic messagings that are coming into place here, all right? It's like, yeah, you really, with this reflection, you really need to do a lot of decoding. All right, a lot of just sitting with yourself and understanding these things so that you can have this life that you desire. this life that you dreamed of. Okay. And source is saying like there are a lot of emotions that you have yet to connect with. Like there are a lot of things that you haven't dealt with yet. And so they're really wanting you to connect with these things and deal with these emotions accordingly. Don't let them just, don't just bury them. Don't just get past it. Don't just say, oh, I ain't got time for that no more, or I'm not dealing with that. Don't do those things. They really want you to connect with those emotions so you can understand those emotions, especially moving forward, especially when it comes to you, facing these adversities. And when this thing come again, you'll be able to recognize it. You'll be familiar with the emotion. You'll be able to recognize it, and it will not impact you in the way that it would had you not made yourself familiar with the emotion. All right, so really connecting to the things that has kept you stagnant and kept you complacent and had you feeling down and had you feeling upset. So anytime you're feeling these emotions, just following it through and just figuring out where it leads you. Spirit is also saying that it's time to balance. It's time to come into a season of balance. Some of you guys are dealing with an air energy, and then you may be dealing with Libra. All right, but it's really time for you to balance. It's time for you to balance your masculine and feminine energy. And this is not necessarily a masculine and feminine energy like a male and a female. This is really you balancing it out within yourself. All right, maybe you might be overly masculine or overly feminine, or not enough of both. But it's time for you to really balance these energies out so that you can be in harmony, so that you can be within perfect peace. All right. Spirit is also saying like this childlike innocence, like, it's like, as you can see, like, number 2 is one of your sacred numbers here. It's like, it's a lot of turbulence around you, like a lot of disruption, a lot, heavy winds and heavy currents and heavy waves that are just coming in and is disrupting the flow of things all around you. And so when you're seeing these things, Spirit wants you to be in a place where you could be able to go through these things here and be just like this child in here. You see how comfortable this child is, but the waves are like just really giving them the business. Just really, really high waves, really rough tides, and this child is just in there like So that's how Spirit kind of like wants you to maneuver through life, like when things hit you real heavy, not really overreacting, just remaining calm and nestled in the situation and understanding that, hey, they're going to fight this battle for you. Like you don't necessarily have to fight every battle that comes your way. So that's one thing, that's the type of balance they want you to have. They want you to have so much balance within yourself and connect with these emotions so well that when the tides come in, you get to go, like it doesn't even phase you. And then you'll be able to experience pleasures, number 6, because Source wants you to have pleasures. Source wants you to experience pleasures. So once the tides move out and you be able to balance all these things, you'll have the pleasures that you desire. You'll have your heart's desires, but it's going to come after the balance, because the balancing needs to happen. The connection with the emotions need to happen. The trusting your intuition and reflecting and getting away from those things that, have really just cause stagnation in your life is needing to happen in order for you to have that those pleasures. And then here we have the number 21, the World card, where we're saying that Source is saying that you have everything that you desire, and that the universe is going to provide all of these things, plenty of these things that you desire, and you'll be able to give life to all of your desires once things begin to balance out here. Spirit, what else do you have for Scorpio? What else do you have for Scorpio? Okay, so you're definitely seeking balance here. Number 9, you're really seeking balance. You're trying to understand what it is that you're feeling. You're weighing your options here. And what you feel. So you have to honor your feelings. You have to honor what your inner knowing. Here we go again. Repeated messages. You have to balance things out. But you understand what it is that you're feeling. So you have to connect with the things that you are feeling here. And so this world that you desire is like, you can create this life that you desire. You have the ability to create the world that you are wanting to live, the life that you are wanting to live, the perfections of the world. You can create all of these things. Number 30, you can create all of these things, create the image that you desire to create here. Also, you have everything that you need within the palms of your hands here. You know, it's like, you know, in a way you're feeling like you want to birth this idea, you want to give life to something, and you feeling like you need more. Source is saying that you don't need more. They're saying that what is already with you, like you already have it with you. Number 17, you already have everything that you are needing to make this thing come together with you. Okay, so don't be concerned with everything else. Don't be concerned with everything else, because you already have it. But the thing is, you have to believe that you have it. You have to believe that you are that magical, that you have these tools that you're needing, and the necessities that you need to make things come to life in this realm. Okay, Spirit is also saying that they need you to lead with compassion. All right, everything needs to be done with compassion and love. All right, you know, whatever it is that you're feeling, or you need to do it like without attachments. Like when you're doing things, like don't do them to get the praise, or don't do them with ulterior motives. They want you to do all of these things without attachments, you know, regardless of the circumstances. Do everything out of love. And sometimes you're like, oh well, I always be doing this for people and they'll never do this for me, so forget them. No, Spirit, like you can't say that. Like you can't say forget them. Like they want you to leave with love and do everything out of love. And the more that you exude love, the more you'll see things come together. So you have to kind of put to bed some of the rage that you're experiencing, some of the different the angers and different emotions that you're feeling. And when you're feeling these emotions aroused, which is another reason to connect with the emotion, you can transmute that energy into love so that love can flow. All right, and then you'll notice that things will begin to happen differently, you know, depending on how you approach certain situations. Spirit is also saying that like you really need to focus your attention here. Like you're struggling staying focused. Are you struggling staying focused? You're struggling being intentional, and you have to be intentional. You have to have purpose. You have to lead everything with purpose, right? So they really want you to set your intention, aim at your target so that you can hit it. Oftentimes, you know, it's like you're just doing things and you don't have no aim. They want you to begin to set these goals, set markers. Like, what are you trying to do for yourself here? All right, what are you wanting to accomplish? Not just doing something to be doing and say you're doing it. They want you to actually set a goal, and once you hit that goal, strive for a new goal. And then they want you to continually set goals and not get comfortable after you accomplish the one goal. They're saying right here that you definitely need to get near some bodies of water. You change things up a bit, because that's where you're most creative. You're most creative when you're around bodies of water. So maybe you don't even have to go to a lake or a beach or anything like that. Maybe getting in a tub and doing some kind of spiritual bath or some type of oral cleanse or something like that. But you definitely need to be submerged in water so that your creativity can begin to flow and blossom. And also you begin to wash away a lot of those different things that have come against you. All right, so you'll be able to wash some of those things away. Spirit, what else do you have for Scorpio? What else do you have? Let's see. We're going to go right into your healing and see what it is that Source is wanting you to heal. Okay, so number 31. Well, let me make sure you guys have your number. This is 9, 30, and 17, okay? So number 31. Yeah, Source is wanting you to really unleash your creativity. All right, they want you to take action against this. You haven't really... like, you're creative and you've showed some of your creativity, but it's suppressed, and they're really wanting you to get beyond your fears when it comes to you unleashing your creative genes, and just get beyond it. They want you to express that. And so this is what is needing to be healed, because you're not wanting to move past certain levels, and it's because it's there are certain fears surrounding you, showing others what you're capable of. All right, so 31. So taking action and say, what are you afraid of? You know, this is that connection with these emotions. What are the things that you're afraid of? Why is it that you can't express yourself the way that you want to express yourself creatively? What is that emotion that you feel surrounding that, you know? Spirit is also saying to take the mask off. 11. Take that mask off. You're wearing this mask, you're acting like you want to do these things, and you're really not comfortable doing these things, whatever these things may be. You know, you're giving a lot of yourself to other people, and you really don't want to do that. So Spirit's like, take that mask off. Like, stop fronting for people. Stop doing things that people want you to do, and do things for yourself. Do things to make you happy. All right. This ballerina, she's in pain. It's time to hang the heel. It's time to hang those shoes up. She's in pain here. So it's time for you to take that mask off. All right. Spirit is also saying that beauty, like this self-love, this self-expression, the way you view beauty, you know, you have this feeling of beauty and feeling of attractiveness on the outside, but there are some issues surrounding self-love here. So really focusing on that. Really focusing on how you view beauty and figuring out what about beauty within you is needing to be healed. But there's definitely, you know, some resistance around that internal feeling of beauty that you feel. All right. So just working diligently on loving yourself, the love of yourself. All right. What else do you have for Scorpio? Let's see. Let's see, Scorpio. Alright, so it looks like, you know, here we go again with this deception and envy. You know, you gotta be mindful of this deceptive energy and this envious energy. And it's looking like, you know, you're just coming out of something where someone was, you know, seemed to, what they call, hating on you or envious of you, or, you know, try to pull a wool over your eyes. So just being mindful of that energy, because that energy isn't gone yet. Like, it's still, there's still some level of deception around you. So just being mindful of energies that are trying to come in and manipulate you, that's wearing the mask, or, you know, you trying to manipulate people as well, because remember, here you need to be healed and taking the mask off. So the deception and envy could be coming from you, which is why Spirit may want you to really reflect on these emotions, you know, not worrying about everybody else's pace and just really focusing on your own pace here. All right, and so once you do that, you're going to have a fulfillment of wishes, but you have to believe that you are going to have what it is that you desire. All right, so your wishes are going to be fulfilled, but you have to believe that yourself. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want the extended version of this reading, go ahead and follow me on Patreon, and I will talk to y'all later.